Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. This week we have the Spirit of Water as your overarching energy from my Native Spirit deck by Denise, Linn. And it says that you're going to follow your heart, follow your emotions. Water is equivalent to cups in the tarot. It's all about feelings and noticing your feelings and respecting them and taking them into account when you've got things to do. You're going to follow your feelings a lot more than you're going to follow your mind this week, Leo, which isn't really like you sometimes. Although people think Leos are sometimes so bossy and cut and dry and fiery, but I find that most Leos have a huge heart and a very huge emotional well of things going on, and they love deeply and they're extremely generous. And this is probably going to be a week where you're going to be tapping into that emotion a little bit more than your fiery side. So the cards I pulled are the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands, the Father of Swords, the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, and that beautiful Wheel of Fortune, which I love to see. High Priestess, intuition, emotions ties into the Spirit of Water card. You're going to be following your gut. You're going to be going a little bit more with your feelings, and there may have been some conflict going on. That Seven of Wands is about conflict. It's also about, rising to the top and getting through the conflict. The Father of Swords, that King of Swords, uses his intellect. He's decisive. There's long-term results. The Two of Swords is all about a decision. So this is the decision-making card. And I'm wondering, Leo, what it is you guys are feeling conflicted about, because all those emotions are not in play this week for no reason. They're in motion because of the conflict, because there's something that I believe you need to decide, about. And maybe it's giving you a hard time. Maybe it's weighing heavy on your heart. But what I did was I pulled from my other card, my other decks, as I love to do. I pulled two cards about this decision. They are the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So, the King of Pentacles signifies that it could be a person or people that you're having to decide about. Six of Pentacles is all about generosity. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded. Pentacles represent earth signs, people who are organized, and they really do think more with their head than with their heart. So I pulled two more clarifier cards for those clarifiers, because I was like, okay, this isn't really giving me what the decision's about. And I got the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is all about two people coming together, generally in love, in a love relationship. The Three of Pentacles is about a collaboration, or it could indicate three people. So, Leos, if this is about a love reading, it looks to me like there may be some form of a third party going on in a relationship. And either you need to make the decision to go with one or the other so that you can have that Two of Cups, you can have that emotional fulfillment, that loving relationship you want. Or perhaps you're waiting for someone else to make that decision, and you want that decision ultimately be to give you that relationship that you want. Now, if this is not a love read, if this could also be, because of all the pentacles, that certainly could have to do with work, the material world, money, your job, a career. And maybe you're working on collaboration with others, and maybe there's some big decisions that need to be made about that job this week. Maybe you need to choose between two careers. Maybe there's one person that's kind of pushing you to do one thing, and you're you're not sure that that's what you want to do, and that's why your heart's involved. But what I really love is the outcome, and the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune, and that says it's going to go in your favor. Whatever your choice is, it's going to be in your favor. And sometimes we don't recognize that right away, but eventually we realize that everything that happens really ultimately happens for our own good, opens new doors for us. The Wheel of Fortune is fate. It's who knows what's going to happen, but whatever happens is going to be in your best interest. And I really believe ultimately it's going to be a very positive outcome. So, Leos, I think you may have an emotional week, but I think you're going to draw on your own strength. You're going to make a decision, or a decision will be made for you. And that ultimately is going to lead you to new paths and new beginnings. And I'm really excited about that. I try to be very optimistic in my reads, and I feel like whatever that decision is, it's going to be in your favor. So please let me know what it is. And I appreciate everybody's feedback, everyone who subscribed. I'm so delighted. And I really thank you, because I so truly enjoy doing these videos, and I feel like I should be, and I feel like they're important. And I hope that you enjoy them as well. Have a great week.